Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am Tia Lumarque, founder of Order of the Bookish, here with S.M. Baumgartner. She is the author of Living Secrets and Buried Secrets, which is a thriller novel, two thriller novels. And she's going to tell us a little bit about her inspiration for writing the book. So, Sylvia, if you wouldn't mind, we'd love to hear more about it.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. And well, for I wrote the first version of Buried Secrets back in 2019, and but it was like kind of not really professional, so I pulled it, and then my idea for Living Secrets Book One. I started writing it. I had the outline and everything, but then of course, 2020 hit and I didn't, I just thought, well, okay, fine. I'm not gonna other people might start writing then, but I just decided to take a break and then last year I decided to, take my little the original version of the prequel and had it re-edited and expanded it and republished it as Buried Secrets. And so far, I've been happy. I mean, it seems like quite a few people liked it, so that's good, And then so now I've and last year after the Buried Secrets, I finished Living Secrets, and now it's releasing on Friday, so it's exciting, finally get it, in fact, I just got well, not just got, recently, I just got the author copies, and I thought, oh my goodness, because this is the first time I have the hardcover copy,
Mhm.
and it's really nice. It's really nice looking. I thought, wow, this is really like a book. It's
Yeah, it
like,
feels more real once you get the physical copy in your hands.
yeah, I mean, for Buried Secrets, I only have the paperback. It's still a book, but it's not like, I always imagine like picking up like Harry Potter or something that, this fake hardcover and then this time around when I saw it, oh wow, this is nice,
Mhm.
it's
Something about a
real.
hardcover just feels more magical.
Yeah. So
I love that.
yeah.
So, you said you started writing fairly recently. Did you write anything before this, or did you just jump into deciding that you wanted to be an author? Have you practiced writing before at all?
Well, I started writing actually pretty young when I was probably just barely out of high school, but it didn't really go anywhere. And in college, I dabbled a little bit in, a couple poems, but again, it didn't really go anywhere. And then about well, that was long time. After college, probably several years after that, and during the really tough time of my life, then I um, banged out, in like 2 or 3 months' time, I actually banged out a really long, lengthy novel.
Wow.
And yeah, but it was, I can tell you that now that when I look back, it's, it would need tremendous editing. But
But still, you did it.
yeah, but I did, and of course, back then I didn't know what I know now, and I
Mhm.
didn't have it edited or anything, and I just kind of, and of course back then there was no self-publishing or nothing. So I just sent it, try to find an agent, and I did. I found one,
Well,
but and I never got it published because we were going to move across, from Washington State to Ohio State. So, so I just thought, okay, fine, whatever. And so that kind of, you know, put it on hold, and then we started having family. Then, not doing that again, but so only recently in the last few years that I thought, well, maybe I can try it again this time around. But this time around, I did take some classes, online classes, to learn about the process of back then I didn't know anything about cancer or, planner or structure or outline or anything. But now, I learn about that kind of stuff, and also self-publishing. Because,
Yeah.
you know, actually, you know what, now that I think about it, maybe about 10, 15 years ago, I probably tried again, but I didn't, again, that really didn't go anywhere. So I didn't, I just remember that. But anyway, yeah, so now I'm going at it full time.
That's amazing. So a bit of a roller coaster in your writing journey, starting and then stopping, starting and stopping, learning new things along the way. That's really like awesome and amazing and like really inspirational, because there's so many writers out there that start writing and they give up and they don't try again. And it's really cool that you kept trying and kept trying to discover yourself and your own voice and learn how to be a writer with the proper skills and everything that go into it. So that's really cool that you were able to accomplish your dream of becoming a full-time writer.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Mhm. So I do want to ask about your inspiration for these two books. They are, correct me if I'm wrong, but kind of spy thriller genre tropes. Can you tell us more about that?
It's not so much spy, but it's suspense, and yeah, and the prequel is it's more suspense than thriller. It's psychological. So uh you kind of, because Dylan thought that he was being watched, and kind of, this creepy, scary thing. And then Living Secrets, it's more of a thriller because more action.
Mhm.
And yeah, there's suspense, and well, the spy angle, not much, just one character
I do
is
have the word of spy sticks in my head because of your character Lily, who we did
Olivia.
character art.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Olivia is.
Olivia, well, so both of them actually, I guess, because Olivia is actually a spy, and then Lily kind of has to go, and I'm not going to give any spoilers away or anything, but she kind of has to go, and she has a thing with her father and the government and stuff going on, and it gives me like spy vibes between her and Olivia. So I have that word stuck in my head now. What I really would love to hear about is Lily, because she, I think, is my favorite character of yours, and her relationship with your two male characters.
Yeah, it's very interesting because um, when I put the outline together, and even when I talked to or discuss it with my editor, I had it that Lily was gonna go with Kyle. I had
Mm.
the two of them together. But then as I was writing, it's just something, just some, I don't know, you, if you're a writer, sometimes characters just decide to do their own thing. And
Yeah.
so as I was writing, I just thought, wait a minute, it's um not, I don't know, just not, either not quite right or not good or something. So I kind of put Dylan in there with her.
Hmm.
So, because now that I think about it, when you think about it, both of them had similar backgrounds, similar, I don't know about background, but similar situation, like
Mhm.
their life turned upside down, and
We have a lot in common.
yeah, so I thought, well, maybe, that could work. So then now I'm kind of trying to see, because she still hasn't decided yet which one is good for her. So we'll
Oh,
we'll
okay.
have to
So
see.
so it could go either way at this point.
Right. So
Okay, that's interesting and exciting. I hate a cliffhanger, so I do want to know where she ends up choosing. I'm going to ask you after we end the Zoom call so you can give me the secrets. I do think it's so interesting because, I did just publish my first book and I'm working on the second right now. And what you said about characters kind of creating themselves, and, you start off with a plan for them, but as you're writing, your plan doesn't always actually happen. The characters kind of have a life of their own and you're just the person writing it down. So I think that I definitely experienced that with my book. My love interest started off as a love interest and then he turned into the villain somehow. I did not have that planned. So Going on with that, do you consider yourself more of a plotter or more of a pantser?
Harder. Like I said,
Yeah.
I had the outline and everything all, but I'm not a stickler to, I don't like, okay, this is what I said, so I've got to have to do it this way, that I do know from I have to have a point A to point B. I have to know the beginning and the end. And
Hmm.
then the middle is the place where I can, you know, do anything with it. But
So like a
mm,
flexible plotter.
yeah.
Very cool. That's amazing. So, do you have any plans for after this book, Living Secrets?
Yeah, well, book two is actually in the hands of an editor right now, Forgotten Secret,
Hmm.
and it's scheduled for a January release. So,
Okay, wow. So these titles are very interesting to me. So we have Buried Secrets, which is the prequel, Living Secrets of Book One, and Book Two is going to be Forgotten Secrets. So I get the secret because there are a lot of like secret things going on in the books, but why buried, living, and forgotten? Where does your motivation for that come in?
well, Buried Secrets, I think it's pretty obvious for readers who have read the book, it's, because Dylan wanted to go find a buried secret. um, Living Secrets, I think it's interesting that I'm hoping that some readers will at least pick it up. I mean, this is a secret love child of,
Mm,
a U.S. senator and um, a Hong Kong Chinese, well, turn out to be a spy for the U.S., So she is a secret,
hmm.
and she is living. So I'm thinking,
Okay.
because the original my working title for it was The Girl from Hong Kong. But then
Mm.
I thought, well, maybe I want it because I looked at some other series and that I read. A lot of them like to have some kind of pattern, like I don't know. So, I what is it? This novella series they had something bones. Every title has a bone, something buried
Oh,
bones,
so
something.
just like a trademark name where
Yeah,
like someone saw the book, they'd be like, oh, this is SF's book.
yeah. So I thought, well, maybe I should have it similar, something
Hmm.
secret. So I thought, well, instead of the girl from Hong Kong, maybe I should call it Living Secrets because Lily is the secret,
Hmm.
and um, and she's a living person. So, you know, I'll call
Hmm.
it Living Secrets. Now, as
Yeah.
for book two, Forgotten Secrets, I guess you have to, read the blurb later on to figure out why it's Forgotten Secrets.
Wow. So basically you left Easter eggs in the title. So before anyone even reads the book, immediately they're introduced to like a secret, an Easter egg that you've implanted into the book. That's pretty awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And exciting. I love reading books and finding Easter eggs as I go along the way. So, reading your book, if I come across something later on and then I connect it to your title or to something on the cover, I get so excited and I get even more invested into it because I feel like, oh, I've just uncovered something and I feel smart and, accomplished because of it.
So,
So, SF, this has been an incredible interview. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for writing these stories and letting us read it and get a peek into your mind. I do want to end our episode with a couple of questions just to get the readers a little bit more interested in you, interested in your stories. So, if you're ready, let's get into it. You did answer this first one already, but let's just do it one more time. Are you a plotter or you're a pantser?
Potter,
What is your favorite genre?
suspense, thriller, mystery.
Who is your favorite character?
In my books,
Yes.
uh, I can't pick one. That would not be right.
That would
Yeah.
be unfair. Yes. How terrible of me to ask that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is your current favorite book, like in the world?
Oh, I love Harry Potter. That's my, that
Mm.
series is my, all-time favorite, I guess. But obviously it's not mystery or genre, whatever, but it's action, and
Yeah, it's action.
yeah, and but other than that, I like a lot of books by, James Patterson and David Battalti and that, all these mystery crime thrillers
The exciting
novels.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, I do have one more question, not quite a rapid question, but what are your plans for the future? So after this book too, are you going to keep writing more stories? Are you going to retire? Do you have any big plans coming up? What is your future goal?
Yeah, book 3 is in the planning stage. So as of now, it's an ongoing series. So I don't know how many books there'll be, but at a certain point, I think I might try to venture into women's fiction, but I don't know. At least right now, I'm sticking to what I know, what I can do, and we could have, I heard that for a series like this one, that's where the characters are more interconnected, like the stories are, like from book one, from prequel all the way through, that um, you can't really have it like too many books in the series. That's what
Hmm.
I heard. I don't know if that's true.
One of
Um,
my favorite series besides Harry Potter is Throne of Glass, which has what, 7 or 8 books in it? I like an epic series.
yeah, so, but I don't know if, maybe it will go
Hmm.
to how, I don't know, however many, but it could be at some point I might have like a spin-off. It's interesting because I always visualize um it as in like a TV show episode when I write a chapter or something. So to me, it's like it could be a long series, TV series like NCIS for 20 years and more.
Mhm.
Or and or then I could maybe have a spin-off at the same time,
Mm.
with a couple characters that maybe readers like the most or something, or maybe they just can have their own series.
Mhm.
So maybe that may be what I can do.
I'm
I
just
don't.
gonna throw this out there. I would love to see a little bit of Olivia's story of like her spy days, you know, some adventures that she's been
Hmm.
on.
Yeah,
Just
there are actually some bonus scenes and short stories
hmm.
that are on my website about Olivia. So
Oh, we are gonna link that to this video so that we can all go read it. And I didn't know that you had that, so I'm gonna go read that now because I would love to see more of Olivia. Absolutely.
yeah, it's I am pretty sure I have them on my website. It's on the exclusive content, so you
Yeah,
should
we're gonna
pay.
share that with the world. That's exciting. All right, well, thank you so much. Everybody, this was author S.F. Baumgartner. She is the author of Buried Secrets and Living Secrets and soon to be Forbidden Secrets, a pretty
Forgotten.
amazing Forgotten Secrets. Yes, sorry. So, gonna be a pretty amazing thriller series with more to come, hopefully. And you should definitely give her a follow. I'm gonna put all her links below. Go read those Olivia stories because she's an amazing character. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much, Sylvia. Thank you. All
Thank you.
right, happy reading, guys. Bye-bye.